Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina, and today we're going to be reacting to JustPearlyThings. She is new to the manosphere on YouTube. She just started blowing up, and we are going to be reacting to some of her content, some of her shorts. Let's get red-pilled.
Are attracted to traits, like they call it the dark triad trait. Mm-hmm. So women are attracted to traits that are like negative about guys because they're also positive. Like the guy, like why do we date guys that punch holes in the wall? It's because the same guy that is super aggressive, like maybe towards us and just in general, can also protect us.
Oh. That's true. Women always go for the bad guys. But you know what makes a man more attractive than that is a man who could punch a hole in the wall, but chooses not to. A man who has self-control, can be violent, but chooses not to be. That's attractive. Thank you, Jordan Peterson.
Arguably, it's just easier to be a man.
Why is it easier to be a man when men...
I mean, the gender pay gap just says it all.
But there's also a gap in, like, men commit suicide more. Men are dropping out of colleges more.
But that's toxic masculinity that men can't speak about.
So then why are we saying that there's, like, a patriarchy when men have it hard, too? Like, you just said women have it harder than men. But if women had it harder than men, like, then why are more men...
I didn't say they had it harder. I just said it was easier to be a guy.
But okay, if it's easier to be a guy, then why do more men commit?
Good question. Women have it harder in different ways, I would say. Men have it harder in different ways as well. But this lady looks like a feminist. I mean, you could just see it all over the room. She walks in the room, you say, feminist! That's feminist. But she seems like she listens to the pack. She's part of the herd. All I heard was buzzwords, toxic masculinity, misogyny, patriarchy, blah, 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 all that crap. It's very unattractive. I don't understand. Like, these women get praise from other women, but they don't get praise from men. They get praise from, I would say, beta males, but not from men that they actually want, because, no. If I was a straight man, I wouldn't be dating someone like that. That just sounds like a headache. She looks like a headache. She looks like she is the epitome of what a migraine looks like.
I want to go back to like what you said about how virgins are 80% more likely to stay married.
Yeah. Well, they're more likely to rate their marriages happy after 10 years.
Oh, so it's actually happy, because that's a big question. Are they actually even happily married?
Well, all you can do, they say believe women. So if we ask them and they say they're happy, are you? Do you not believe women?
So this is false.
No, my question would be, seriously, are they actually happy after?
But we believe women here.
There are certain women that really like to do this, especially in a friend group. They'll be like, are you happy in your relationship? Yeah, I'm happy. Are you sure you're happy? Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah. I don't know, maybe you might think you're happy, but I don't really think you are. You might need to, like, do some soul searching, because I'm getting a vibe from it. Like, that's what girls do to each other. And you don't want friends like that. No. Stay away.
I'm just going to sound so misogynistic right now. I'm so sorry about this. But, like, I really don't understand women these days. Like, it is so clear that there's someone, I'm not saying it's the government or Illuminati, whatever in it, but there's something going on where people are just trying to push women into this industry where you're going to have to work, you're going to have to be this boss, or whatever. And, like, understand this. The only people that have changed since 1950 are the women. You feel me? Like, mandem, I'm going to keep it real with you right now. And ladies on the panel, take this in as game. Mandem really appreciate traditional things. You feel me? Like, no, I'm sorry to bring it to myself, but my girl is very traditional. And the reason I am so faithful to her is because she is traditional. You feel me? But
Wow. Did you hear the screeching in that room? Oh, my Lord. So those women seem a little bit delusional to me. He's being completely honest, and they're laughing at him. That's pretty rude, I'd have to say. Not very attractive from what I'm seeing. Neither was that face I made, but I don't give a I think that the whole pushing women to be boss and pushing them to believe, doing OnlyFans, it makes you a boss, independent woman, a high-value woman. I think the women that do that are the same women that promote body positivity. And I think it's all this deliberate ploy to push women out of the dating game so they're not attractive to the men that they want. So it makes those women less attractive. So the women that are pushing this ideology, they do it for both, I believe. And they do it specifically to have more of a chance with higher value men that they want. It's an easy way to do it. It's like a group of friends. You got the attractive friends, right? They're attractive, you're ugly. You guys want the same guy. How do you make her more unattractive so you get the guy? Maybe push her to be a little less attractive to a man, like being a boss or feminist, make her use some of those buzzwords, preach to her about body positivity, saying that, hey, if you gain weight, it's the man's fault, not yours. You know, you're a woman, these things happen. You're beautiful no matter what weight. You can do OnlyFans. It's very liberating. You're a liberated woman. The patriarchy, they know what they're doing. It's just sad for the women that are so easily manipulated. But they're manipulated by other women, so...
It's not that you're friends with a man. The point is you're not listening to him. Like, again, love to men is respect. It's saying, you know what, I might not agree with this, but I respect your judgment, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do what you say. But, like, men don't want an argumentative woman.
That's very true. See, if a girl and a guy are going out, a guy is going to know guys' brains better than the girl is. I don't even care even if she says that she's identifies as a man. She doesn't know, right? So the man knows exactly what the men that are going to be around the girlfriend who goes out are going to be thinking and what they're going to want. So he knows better than she does. But because of this whole mental manipulation mind game thing with the feminists, the girl thinks, oh, he's just trying to control me. No, I'm telling you what I know. It's like you know what's going to happen. You see it happening. And you see that your girlfriend's just going to walk right into it and you know better. But because of this brain disease of female delusion, they don't see it as their boyfriend's being protective. They see it as the boyfriend being controlling. It's all about how they're seeing things. This feminist ideology, this boss mentality, it's not healthy. It's not beneficial for them. And it's sad that they don't see it, but girls will be girls. He would not stop whining. I'm trying to film. He's like, hey, bitch. Yeah, you. I'm going to disturb you. Thanks. Love you, though. Love you, but you're a pain in my ass sometimes. Poo. Poo. Oh. Okay. Moving on.
That's just not the case biologically for women.
Let's say if you end up very unhappy, or maybe you're just like, something can just switch, you know, maybe you can just like, oh, I don't like him anymore. Would you stay married to him for the rest of your life? You're not sexually attracted. You don't like, he's just not funny anymore. You just don't like him anymore.
Do we have kids?
Yeah.
If we have kids, it's not about me anymore.
So you would rather see your children grow up in a home where parents are sleeping in separate bedrooms, they don't talk, they don't hold hands, they don't kiss.
I would rather see my kids grow up in a home where they're at every statistical advantage rather than statistical disadvantage. Because if the father is out of the home, that you put that kid at risk.
Why?
Because life is not easy. Like, it's you might think, you know, as a woman, like, oh, my kid's gonna be fine. Your child is just another human being in this world. The world is gonna show your kids that they're at a disadvantage.
And we were talking about it because we were talking about mental health the other day.
Yes.
And I was saying, like, mental health isn't a thing in my family. Like, we're all just happy people. And she says to me, that's because you had both parents in the home.
She made a good point. And I believe this to be true. If a woman is going to choose a man to have children with, she's going to be stuck with that man for the rest of her life because she had children with him. Now, she's married to him. They have a family. They have a home together. And she's miserable because of what he did, or he's miserable because of what she did. They're both miserable. The wife leaves most of the time, right? It's because she's unhappy. But when you have kids, it's not about you anymore. Because when you have kids, you have to be completely selfless. They are your offspring. They're your future. They're the future, you know, as they say. So your happiness doesn't matter. The mother's happiness doesn't matter. And if she's so unhappy, maybe they can go to couples counseling. Maybe she needs some therapy, get on some medications or something. But there's a point where women almost allow themselves to be miserable. It helps them to be the victim more as well. Coming from someone who has dealt with severe depression and a lot of other stuff, I know firsthand that you have the power to allow your depression and your misery to get the best of you, or you can do something to change it. When you're an adult, you realize this, and you take responsibility for how you're feeling, how you react to things, and you actively change it. Most women don't want to do that. They don't want to take responsibility. They think that they're the victim. Being the victim is a very, very powerful card to hold. So women don't want to lose that. It's better to be the victim and not change than own up to your own issues, take responsibility, and actively work to change yourself for the better so you're less miserable, so you're more happy. Women don't want to do that. I don't know why completely, but maybe it's because they were spoiled. Maybe it's because they never really went through anything hard. Maybe they never got spanked when they were kids. I don't know. I came from an Italian family. We got spanked. You know, we got the spatula to the... Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more, you want to see me react to more stuff, hit comment below. Put a comment below. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. And, thanks.